Joshua Pasha with us. Joshua, congratulations, you are still world champion. How's it
Thank you,
feel?
brother. Thank you, brother. So, yeah, it's been 1 year and 8 months. Been a long layoff, but it's amazing to be back here, and it's a very amazing feeling to get the win and finish.
You just established yourself as the dominant strawweight world champion. Who's next for you?
Um, for me, I'm going back home, take a rest, and train after 2 weeks. And what's next for me? I think for one championship will the rank number two, Yoshuk Naito versus Bokang, or Naito versus me for a trilogy again. That would be great.
First one goes to South China Morning Post MMA.
I just wanted to ask, did you imagine it would finish that quickly? I think after the two wars you guys had before, I think I was expecting, a long fight again, but over in the first round.
For me, every fight I expect to go 5 rounds or 3 rounds. And I didn't expect that very fast finish. But I'm shocked that he is like kicking me, or he's striking with me. So he's striking, and this is my bread and butter. This is my world. So yeah, okay, let's bring it on.
It's it was a very, very shocking card. I just have to get your thoughts. I don't know if you saw that main event. What did you think of Christian Lee against Oak? A lot of people think Christian won that fight. Do you have an opinion on that?
For me, if we go to the one championship rules, the fight is very close, but for me, I have Christian Lee edging out for this one via split decision. So I think for me, Christian Lee won the fight.
And like you said, you have been gone for 20 months. Must have been so good to be back after 1 year and 8 months. You want to get back in there sooner? How long do you want to wait?
And it depends, to one championship. For me, my job is to stay ready. My job is to level up every day. And when one championship calls, I'll be ready.
Our next question goes to Nisi Icasiano of IB Times.
You've been out for 20 months, and this fight got rescheduled once or twice, and you got injured. You also contracted COVID. How fulfilling is it to get this victory? And plus also the factor that you didn't get an opponent who is a tune-up opponent for this fight.
For me, it's very, very satisfying. There's a lot of challenges last year, pandemic, lockdowns. I got injured, and earlier this year, I got this COVID-19. I was locked down for 4 to 5 weeks. Very hard, and recovering from that sickness, very hard. You know, I just thank God for everything, for His blessings, and I'm here, 100% healthy, and yeah.
We're going to move on to the next question. This one will be from Leon Jennings of Asian Persuasion MMA.
Obviously, Team Lakai has been one of the best gyms in the world for a long time, but now there's a lot of young blood, and you're kind of leading that charge. How exciting is it to see the young guns coming through Team Lakai?
Oh, I'm very, very excited, man. You just watch me, and if you watch them, and they're more stronger, they're more powerful, they're more faster than me. If you expect that, to the next generation of Team Lakai fighters. So yeah, I'm very, very excited for them.
One of you guys, Lito, obviously had a good win tonight. He also took quite a few low blows. I was wondering, how's he doing now?
He's good. It's taking a rest, but I think he's hurt. He can't walk properly because that was like, I think 4 to 5 times groin shot. Man, that hurts. No, he's resting. Is good now, and
my last was going to be was going to be how the two of you are going to celebrate, but maybe Lito might not be able to celebrate with you if he's struggling a little bit.
It's hard to celebrate right now because of this of our situation, but we can't wait to go home, to get back to our families and celebrate with them.
Denison Dalupang of Inquirer.
Um, from that young kid in Myanmar back in 2016, you're very shy and now you're very assertive. A lot of growing up has happened to you. But what would you say the biggest part of you that has grown in this journey of you being a champion?
There's a lot, in confidence, in attitude, in my skills. There's a lot, but I'm still 25 years old. I have a long way to go, and I will just keep getting better and better every single day. That's my goal, to level up at least 1% every day, and I think I have more to show this in this coming in the future, in my future fights.
And you mentioned earlier that if possible, another shot against Naito, the very first guy you challenged in your one career. So what can you say about that possibility?
It's good, because these guys are in here in the division long time, and they're fighting, and he is the number 2 contender in my division, so he deserve it. And if not, maybe Naito and Bokang will fight, and whoever wins gets the title shot.
Our next question will go to Jack Gottsell of Topsoft Sports.
Now trilogy fights, they affect your legacy. You got one tonight. You're hoping to get another one back in possibly your next fight. You're only 25 years old. What do you think about your legacy and how you're building it? And do you hope to become maybe even the Manny Pacquiao of MMA?
Oh, that would be great. Yeah, no, I would just want to prove that, a lot of people saying that trilogy fights is a curse to Team Lakai. So I don't believe that. I broke that saying tonight, and I want to do it again, if possible, a trilogy with Naito.
And everyone's talking about possibly moving, some cards to the US or Europe and other places. But what would it mean to you to possibly defend your belt in the Philippines?
Oh, wow, that would be great. I miss fighting in front of my kababayans in my hometown, and hopefully the situation will be good, and hopefully one championship will get back to the Philippines, and I could defend my title there.
This next question comes from Stephen James Irvine of MMA Radio.
I just want to ask, so you're now 2-1 against Saruta. Now you've both got title wins over each other, and you've both become a big part in each other's history. So how does it feel now to possibly close that chapter on your journey once and for all? Because it isn't very likely that you're going to be fighting again. So how do you feel looking back on that?
Oh, it's very, very satisfying. I'm very, very happy, for the result, to get the big win and to close the chapter between me and Saruta. But we never know when we cross paths again in the future. So yeah, it's just amazing.
Our next question will go to Ivan Stewart of Dugout Philippines.
First off, during that fight with Saruta, when did you let's say when was that moment where you felt that it's that perfect opportunity for the rampage?
Oh, when I caught that leg kick, and I caught him in a right straight or overhand, I felt that my two knuckles, landed in his chin. So I followed it up, and yeah, that's the time I failed and I got the finish.
For your possible next fight po, coming up from this trilogy, what can we expect po that we can see more from you in upcoming fights?
Expect that still a more improved Joshua Pacio. I feel that I have a lot more to offer, and you will see that in my future fights.
This next one is from Kevin Estrada of Burn Sports Philippines.
Josh, you said last week about this will be at par with Rene and Alex as toughest title defenses, and now you have hurdled it. It had it had been so quick. It had been. We were surprised that it was so quick. It's just the game plan worked to your perfection. You put you put him into a trap wherein he cannot escape. We did not see his takedowns in the entire match. How do you took his ground game away?
Like for us, that is hard work. Coach Mark said to me, "You have more tools than him." You know, I I got to strike, and I can wrestle now, not just defense but offense. So if I go to standing, I want to go to the standing. Then we'll do it. Just try to take me down, and I will wrestle with you. So I have answers in all his attacks, and it happens that he fight with me with my bread and butter, the striking, and yeah, get the win.
And you fought so confident that you even you even said that you had to put up a chunk of your build up in recovering, and that is a scary thought. What more if Joshua Pacio didn't have that COVID? How dangerous was he on that night?
Um, Things happen. This I think for me, this COVID make me tougher than ever, and it was hard, like 4 to 5 weeks. But we survived. We are a fighter, not just in a circle, but in real life. So I am tough, and um, I have a world champion mindset in me. So that's why I'm a world champion now.